Okay, I think I'm back online, and let me do it from an incognito one. That's not what I wanted. All right, there we go. Okay, I don't care about that. All right, well, thank you very much, Slenda, for showing me that I forgot probably the most important thing. I actually forgot that I was here Sunday, and I thought I still had the same old title from before the hurricane.
Champion, welcome.
Um, I don't like her.
Tell me why I'm here.
There was an incident within the gallows. A number of phylacteries were destroyed, and several mages took the opportunity to escape. We've recovered most of the fugitives. However, I require your assistance in tracking down the last 3.
Do I have to?
How did the phylacteries get destroyed?
I really don't. I mean, I feel like I'm the biggest
Of my own Templars orchestrated the escape, presumably out
apostate,
of sympathy
so
for the mages.
I feel like it's kind of
They turned their
a little
backs on their
hypocritical of
duty
me
and
to
endangered their
try
chapters,
and bring
as
other
well
people
as
in.
the city. Thankfully, most who escaped fled to their families and offered no resistance. The last 3 are proving more difficult.
Okay, so you're making me do the hard stuff.
I will force no mage back under your yoke.
And I bet she's gonna
Let me be
threaten
very
me.
clear on this matter, then. You are an apostate, one who operates freely only because you have been a protector to this city. If I suspect that is no longer the case, then I may decide your status needs to change.
Yeah, you can fucking try.
Threats aren't going to work.
I am not threatening you. I am asking you to justify the confidence Kirkwall has granted you. With the influence you wield in this city, Champion, it is crucial you understand just what we face. Talk to these mages' families. Investigate for yourself whether they need be recaptured.
I just noticed you have your title is different for whatever reason.
Seems like you're giving me a lot of rope. Trying to hang me with it.
I'm trying to solve a difficult problem in as gentle a fashion as I dare.
Okay.
You do not approve of my methods, but perhaps you will change your mind when you see firsthand how dangerous these
No
apostates
thanks.
are.
I don't want any. I don't want
Speak
the
to
best
my
viewers. I
assistant,
want the
Elsa.
worst ones.
She can tell you whatever you need to know about the fugitives. I bid you good day, Champion.
Okay, I tried to speak with her before.
Good day, Champion of Kirkwall. Knight Commander Meredith has informed me
Now
that
she
you will be
sounds
tracking down
emotionless.
the apostates on behalf of the Templars. There are 3 of them. Huon, Emile, and Evelina.
What do you know about
I like the
Emily?
name Evelina.
Evelina was trained for 8 years in the Circle in Ferelden. She was last seen in her former residence among the refugee community in Darktown.
I mean,
How did she come to
she
be
did
in
not have a
Kirkwall?
good time
Evelina
at that
claims
circle.
to have fled the Blight, not the Circle. She presented herself to the first enchanter on her arrival and asked to take her place here.
It doesn't sound like a fugitive. Anything else?
Our files indicate she petitioned Meredith for financial support of numerous other pre-adolescent Blight survivors.
I mean, that sounds kind
Tell
of
me
nice.
what you know about
Oh, I
Emily.
should have said last scene.
The second apostate is Emile de Lancey, 5th son of the Comte de Lancey.
Out of Hightown. Some of our more vocal and delicate nobility. They are home in the evenings authoring complaints.
I mean, of course they're going to be complaining about shit. Hey now, cats, stop chasing each other. with such angry tones in your steps.
What have they said to the Templars?
The Comte and Comtesse say they have not seen Emil since he was a child.
And I don't care about anything else.
I want to hear about Huon.
Huon is an elf. He was apprehended in the alienage 10 years ago. His wife, Nisa, works for a dressmaker in Lowtown.
And what does
Have the
she
Templars
know?
spoken to her?
Yes. Nisa insists she has not seen Huon since he joined the Circle.
Could Huon be hiding among the other elves in the alienage?
Let's see.
The Templars' searches uncovered nothing. The Templars have also concluded that few other elves would risk hiding him. Huon was taken many years ago. Most of the alienage's inhabitants do not even know him.
Okay, well, I'm done
I have all the
learning about these
information I
people.
require for now.
Good luck on your search, Champion of Kirkwall.
That definitely sounds robotic. Alright, let's continue this though. I feel like I don't have too much more. Hopefully I can beat this today, if not by tomorrow. We're back at the gallows. I don't even remember where you need to go, honestly. You'll be the active quest. It looks like I gotta speak to most people at night. I know I'm not gonna bother with the gangs, because that's boring. On the loose, on the loose. Okay, so I can go to Darktown whenever. Of course, it has to spawn me in the furthest part away from it. Oops, I accidentally flicked off the screen and I did not notice it. Really? No, we're not going to deal with you.
I can't
mean,
keep this up.
It definitely shows that Hawk can get blood from a stone. Okay, come on. That's enough being stupid. What was 2 again? There, that's what I was thinking of. Alright, come on. And I can run here and just absorb everything. I was hoping I was gonna break him. I wish that when blood magic was active, that it would. I don't even know what the hell that was. It would turn off the. Oh, I need mana voice lines. Who keeps gaining a level? Because the sound keeps going off. Fenris lives there. Going to a part that I really never go to. I was worried about more gang fights. Alright, are you gonna speak?
You look lovely tonight, my lady.
Oh, you are too kind. I am so honored to have the champion in my home. I will call for refreshments. Talia?
I don't think she's coming.
Oh, she is so slow, this girl. Come, let us chat while we wait.
I mean, do I really need a chat? I'm just trying to ask about your son? Your
You're extremely cheery for a woman whose
brother?
son is wanted by the Templars.
Oh, her son.
Emile? Oh yes, the Templars were asking about our poor boy recently. I haven't seen Emile since he was taken to the Circle. He was just 6. You can tell the Templars not to worry. I am sure Emile will turn himself in soon. He is a good boy.
Yeah, I doubt that.
What have you done? You should have told the boy to throw himself at the mercy of the Templars.
Guillaume, darling.
Don't darling me, Dulcie. He's been telling people he's our son, that you gave him gold.
Guillaume, darling, we have guests.
Yep. I mean, but don't stop.
On my account. This is fascinating.
I did not realize the line was going to be so
I didn't mean
close
to lie to you,
to what I
champion.
was going to say.
I barely saw Emile. I didn't think it was worth mentioning.
Yeah, of course
I gave
not.
him some money. Not too much. He said he wanted to start a new life.
New life? His new life is spent in low-town taverns, getting drunk on cheap wine. It's a wonder the Templars haven't found him yet. Help us, please, champion. Emile is not a blood mage, just a foolish boy. Don't let the Templars kill him.
Blood
I
mage?
mean,
Oh, Guillaume, don't say that.
I don't know, because
Save my son's
it seems
life.
it seems like you're talking a lot of shit about blood mages, as if they ever did anything wrong to you.
It looks like the Comtesse is in greater danger of expiring at the moment.
Yes, Dulcie. She's high-strung. An acquaintance spied Emile in the Hanged Man not long ago. He should still be there.
The Hanged Man. Oh, but that place is filthy.
Come, Dulcie. Perhaps you should lie down.
Alright, I guess.
They are so Orlesian.
And can I just leave? Actually, can I steal your stuff, first of all? That's the much more you got shit, though. Anything good over here? There's another door I can open at least. Ooh, 2 chests. Yeah, you're a little late on that, Isabella. Have everyone hold their positions real quick. Oh, there it is. After the trap goes off, she gives me the warning. That was super helpful, Isabella. I'm glad you're the rogue that I bring along. Alright, come on. Let's see what else they can steal. I thought you would be at least more supportive of that. Being, you know, a pirate at all. Alright, nothing good there. Are you gonna, what? Why does your wife look like you just fucking drugged her? With those, I can't get the camera right. You can kind of see it. She has like the deadest eyes. What did you do to your wife, man? You don't even talk to me. You're just gonna let strangers walk all over your house. got anything else? Oh, that's the same book that Orsino had. I remember there was that other Orlesian guy that we were looking for when my mom was murdered. Was he in this house? That's a butler. He looks more important than a butler, but alright, let's go find motherfuckers. Can you just here? I'll show you why you should get into blood magic if you're gonna be an apostate. Oh, you are into blood magic. Ooh, let's heal Isabella. Who's being destroyed over there? No one that I really care about. So, oh, I never even activated this. Isabella, who's kicking your ass? The blood mage, okay.
Make her trap you. My goodness, that was exciting.
Okay, so we got how close? Oh, I'm not close at all. I was gonna be like, how long until I also get to level up? Oh, what is this? Well, blood mage, I'm actually glad you attacked me this time. You showed me this thing that I don't think I've ever taken. It had absolute garbage in it, but I still like that I found it. I mainly just don't trust her to use her blood magic that often. Let's give her some entropy again, because she doesn't have any of those. And walking bomb is alright, I guess. 3 points. Just put them all in strength. And I guess we'll go with a new ability. You know what? You'll keep dexterity the same, and you'll get a little bit more stamina. Okay, and I think Aveline can finally use the thing that I've been wanting her to use. It's a pretty plain looking mace, but it is a lot better than the one she had before. Oh, and she actually gets threat generation too, which is nice. So people should hopefully stop attacking Isabella. Hey, Slenda. I was kind of lost on myself. I have done it in the past, and it's never changed it on my VODs. So this was also kind of just a test for me to see if it would change it on the VOD. Or if that doesn't do anything. So it was a little bit of a test. But I know usually I wouldn't, but I had the thought of that like at last second. Where am I going? Tab is what makes me go. So what? How are you doing today, Slenda? Don't need to deal with that. What happened?
We got nothing here.
You can't usually get too mad at luck.
And leave us alone.
Does Evelina live here? Why are you here?
This is our home as much as it is hers. Evelina shared
I
everything
mean, does
she
it
had
set
with
you
us.
back at all
Evelina
in
found
anything?
us when the Darkspawn came, when our parents died. She made sure we got to Kirkwall safely.
I miss her.
But when she went to join the Circle here, they called her apostate for leaving the tower and for Eldon. They locked her up.
If you tell me where Evelina is, I'll try my best to
I
help
mean,
her.
hopefully you can recover
You
from
can trust
whatever
me.
happened in it, though.
No one can help.
The Templars
Grizz,
let
leave her
Evelina
alone.
in. They made her change. It wasn't her fault. When it was over, she was ashamed. She ran into the tunnels and hid.
Shut up, Cricket. Don't tell them that.
She's in the sewers, child.
You can't go there.
Yes, I
She'll know
can.
we told you and she'll be angry at us.
No, she'll be fine.
Angry. I didn't like when she got angry. We have to hide.
Cricket!
Whatever. Sorry, I got distracted looking up Final Fantasy 14. That okay, that's actually kind of cool. Athena, leave that alone.
Too easy. You brought this on yourself, you know.
Alright, let me actually focus again. I'm trying to focus on two different things.
Every battle is training for the next.
And did you... I think I see where this is going. But I want to wait for the reveal. Oh shit. I mean, so far it seems that you're getting lucky.
If we kill them, we get their stuff.
Hawk, I really need you to like do better on your own.
Someone needs a good spanking. Who's next?
I can't keep this up.
Okay, let me help them out.
Can't keep this up.
I don't think you have blood.
Oh, clumsy. I could beat you in my sleep. And they say violence doesn't solve anything.
That does seem pretty good, but from the way that you've described it, it does not seem like it went well. I feel really bad for you, but that is also one of the funniest things I've heard today. In your situation, I would be mad,
The guards don't
but
get
I
here
don't.
often
But
enough.
I don't know if I could stay mad at that. Like, if you get what I'm saying, like, I would laugh hard at the situation of it, that the fact that it was just one higher, but also still just be pissed that it was just one higher. It's like, you couldn't just beat me by a large number. Wow.
What are you doing here?
I thought if we warned her about you, she wouldn't be angry. But then she...
No. Maybe you'll have better luck next time.
She's coming! Run!
But man, that's crazy. 8 times?
There you are. Don't run from me, Walter. You know those are the rules.
Okay, starter edition's only 20. Okay, alright, so I know which one I have to buy now.
Funny. In my house, we always felt running away from violent mad women was a good thing.
Athena, are you
These are
feeling
my
okay? You look
children.
a little sleepy.
You and your kind abandoned them. You're Ferelden, like us. That you feast
Yeah,
on
like when it's
sweetmeats
a
while
big
your
gap, you're like,
being
oh, I never had
starved
any
around the
choice. But
city.
when it's just that one,
Spit on you,
it's.
traitor. And on the pathetic
I thought there was someone else speaking for a second because of her voice changing. But when it's so close, yeah, when it's so close, it's just like. It feels like they're insulting you in a way. Like, I know it's all luck based and they didn't have any choice, but. I think it comes from like what would happen with that I would do to my little sisters. If we ever played a game like Mario Kart, I would always give them the illusion that they could win. And then
I don't understand.
oh, that makes it even worse.
Evelina loved us. She saved us. Why would she try to hurt us now?
That sucks.
Evelina would never hurt you, child. That was a demon.
How many
Remember
times
her
have you
as
done
she
the raid?
was, a brave, kind, loving woman.
I'll try.
She won't be the last. Both sides will do anything. And stuck in the middle.
I just don't know what we'll do now.
I guess I won't be a complete asshole.
Take this, and use it wisely.
Thank you, Miss Eyre. I should go buy some food for the others. They've been hungry for a long time.
Oof. No, and no other drops. And that, I definitely feel for you. Hopefully, the loot gods end up giving you their favor. 'Cause I know how, as a long-term Monster Hunter fan, I know how much they can. How much their disfavor can affect a person. Just not the song. Oh, so just nothing you can sell either, it seems like. I called it. Yeah, that sounds rough. I'll get distracted. Let me just go speak with this guy. Well, I'll be wishing you luck.
Emile de Lancey.
Cause that. Oh, that's. I mean, you can't be too mad if you got the pet.
Wow. Are you a mage? Because you just magic
Oh,
my
okay.
breath away.
I need a bath after hearing that.
I'll bathe you, if you know what I mean, with my tongue.
That would never work. Your tongue's not raspy enough. At best, you just drool a lot.
This man-child has evaded the Templars. Crime of the century.
Round of drinks on me. I'm Emile.
I mean, it may not be sellable, but you have a pet at least.
feeling very sorry for you. I'm also
But I mean,
happy
you
the
did have
Templars
kind of a
found
lot of
mage
pets,
named
so
Emile de
maybe it
Morcerf.
has lost
And here you
its
are.
luster for you.
Oh, buggery. I know what this is about. I'm not a blood mage, all right? I started that rumor because I thought it would make me sound dangerous and suave.
Isn't it more likely to cause a panic and bring the Templars after you?
I've only told people in the tavern, and only women. You don't understand. I've been in the circle since I was 6. 6. For 20 years I was locked up. Never had a real drink or cooked something for myself.
You have to remember who you're speaking to. I have too many pets in real life. You think I'm going to have a limit on the amount of pets I'm going to own in a game that lets me?
If you are going to kill me, do it. I'd rather die drunk.
I want to buy plenty of otter then. Let's see what Isabella has to say.
Emile wants to live a little. Why don't you give him a hand, Isabella?
You don't mean... No. No! He's revolting. I do just fine whoring myself out without your help, thanks.
No, I tried.
Did you really escape the circle so you could kiss a girl?
Well, not just that.
Okay, you do have a point there.
The other things you can do with girls.
Ah, he's like you were. Do you remember, Aveline? When
You
were
do have a
stupid
point
over
there. If
Doc?
I could only have one,
Yes, I remember.
that does make me feel less excited a bit for pets.
I just don't want to die a virgin.
Whatever,
The
just leave.
Comtesse gave you the money so you could get out of Kirkwall. Stop wasting it.
You let me go?
I can tell the Templars you're dead, but you have to leave now.
I think there's a ship leaving port tonight. I'll find my way onto it. Thank you. I'll find some way to repay you someday, I promise.
Just feel my
My
card.
mother used to say that there are a lot more mages now than when she
I actually
was
think I'm gonna maybe not this Thursday, but maybe I will. I want to actually start getting back into Final Fantasy 14. I'd most definitely would. I don't even need a description. Just from the name, I know that I would. Wait, how do I move? Where is not? Okay, the alienage. Actually, I also remember. I don't remember if you had it. You might have shown it to me. I know you told me about it though. I also know they have the Rathalos pet, and that's going to be one that will be hard to beat as well.
Oh, greetings, Miss Sarah. Meryl, what are you doing here?
We're here about Huon, Lisa.
Oh. When the Templars came, I told them the truth. I hadn't seen Huon in 10 years.
10 years?
But after they left, he came to me. He wanted me to hide him. I used to dream of him returning, but not like this. He's changed, and I don't know him anymore. I sent him away.
I mean, but where is he now?
Do you know where Huon went?
Oh, okay. One
know.
Poogie
Disappeared.
is would probably beat the
Huon
Fat Cat
said he would
because
return to take me
I've
away
missed
from this
Poogie
forever.
in Rise.
A user, just looking for another handout.
Rathalos being a mount
know
makes
what he
so
means,
much more
and I'm
sense.
afraid of him, Miss Sarah.
All right, let me go check that out.
Would it help if I returned?
Okay, let me
I'll make
close
sure
and
you're
open
safe.
it again because Discord wasn't
I would
working.
be grateful. Huon said he would come to the alienage soon, at nightfall. Are you going to arrest him? I think he needs help. Maybe the circle will be
Oh,
able
it's
to
a
heal whatever
calico.
troubles him.
Fat Cat is a calico. There's also a Fat Cat that just decided to show up. He's actually not that fat. Um, he is a little bit heavier than he should, but that's pretty common for neutered males, and my vet isn't really concerned about it. I do actually really want Fat Cat. I would want that more than Poogie. I don't remember where I was going or what I was doing. I don't pay attention anywhere near enough at night. Okay. All right, Meryl, we're just going to chill in your home until it's nighttime. And what else was I looking at? All right, I guess Rathalos is out then. Oh, then maybe Rathalos is back in unless he also costs real money.
Huon.
I mean, not that I'm necessarily opposed to it, but it's not going to be something that happens anytime super soon. Athena!
Hush, love.
Athena just likes to knock my shit off of everything.
Bring new life to our people.
Oh, I don't need sanity, so I'm fine with that.
She was so beautiful.
Oh, so they're really giving the whole Monster Hunter experience with that drop rate then.
She was your wife.
Her sacrifice
I'm not sure how
belonged to my
much
destiny.
or how often, if you have played Monster Hunter games,
The magic within us.
but I swear I have committed. If it was canon, I would have sent creatures into extinction trying to get just some materials for the armor piece that I want. Alright, that's lightning. Is something happening to me? Okay, something was happening to me. And I think the worst thing for Monster Hunter is that things that I don't care for, I'll get so many super rare drops of. Oh, Isabella's dead. Because you suck, Isabella. That's why it's always you. Oh, I actually am really glad I did this quest now. I got my boots with some spurs. But it's good to know that I'm going to lose my mind trying to get that mount then. How many is... What? Okay. Okay. I thought that was too good to be true. What I do think is kind of funny, and I never actually got into what really kicked off Monster Hunter's popularity, at least in the West. I've played a little bit of World. I think I actually have. I bought it on a Steam sale too. I know I initially got it for free through PlayStation Plus. Okay, I do have it. I think I got Iceborne too. But it was, for whatever reason, I was just never really got into that Monster Hunter. even though it seems to be the most popular one that was ever been released. But back to in topic of Final Fantasy 14. If I don't play it this week, I'm definitely going to play it next week. And the only reason I wouldn't have played it this week is because I had to buy a lot of cat food and cat litter. And some cat fountains, because my last ones sucked. The one that's shown on camera right now is good. I had a different one before that its design didn't let it hold all the water that it actually would have been capable of if they had a better design.
I'm led to believe that both
yeah, I am looking forward to Wilds. I have seen some of that.
But necessary. It seems, however,
I hope
that we have still heard
to be done with Veilguard by then. But I'll definitely be playing that.
Emil was killed.
Yet we have no body, no witness to a
It's looking pretty good.
Most curious.
I learned that my choice of weapon is kind of controversial. And not controversial, but it has a certain view.
The blame for everything these mages did can be
I
laid at your
usually main longsword.
Look at the way you treat them. Is it any wonder
I remember when it first came out in Freedom 2 in the West.
And it's not worth considering?
Maybe they are not corrupt. Maybe they deserve
Oh,
lenience.
I remember you. I still have that, and I've looked into it a little bit.
There are maybes enough to fill half the graves in Kirkwall. I will not
There's too many
add
games
more
coming
to the
out.
pile. Enough. I have not the patience to argue with you further.
I don't even know if I'm going to end up playing Inquisition. I might just make a character and then go through Keep to see what decisions we'd make. Yeah. What I think is kind of funny though is since I went from Freedom Unite to Rise, I completely skipped all the Monster Hunter games in between because I am a terrible fan of things. So when I first started playing Rise, I didn't know that you can block or counter or really do anything new with Longsword. And so I still don't do any of those things. Which weapon is that? I'm trying to think of which one would be more simple to use. I mean, Lance, you kind of don't have to think too much on what you do. You just hide behind a shield and poke. Oh, You know what? I actually don't mind Hammer. I always think it's going to be slow like Greatsword or slow like Lance. But every time I use it, like in where like I'm forced to use it, I always move so much quicker than I think I would. Hammer isn't bad. It is sometimes fun. So I have to agree with that. The reason I got into Longsword was in the first game. Well, I did play the first Monster Hunter. But the first one I got into was Monster Hunter Freedom for the PSP. Especially with how ridiculously giant they make their hammers. But I started off with sword and shield because they don't give you all the beginner weapons. They just give you sword and shield.
It's clear you're suffering.
I could not cut tails off for the life of
That
me.
doesn't grant default authority
And
to you or
I
your
did not
commander.
like
It
when
would
the
be easier if you
wyverns
cooperated.
kicked my ass that they got to fly away with
Wouldn't
their
it?
tail still. So I switched to
God,
greatsword because
Captain.
longsword didn't exist yet. It was too slow for my taste. You walk around like an old man when you have it out. But I was able to cut the tails, so I wasn't too
Trouble.
upset.
Yes. He's been hounding me.
And
These
so
Templars
now
strut around as it is,
that
but now
when
it's
in
just
the sequel, when
out of
longsword
hand.
came out, I switched to it. I can cut tails. I can break parts. I don't have any concern on whether if it's meta or not. I like leaving the wyverns as destroyed as possible. Every part broken, everything that can cut off is. And that way, even if I lose the fight and get not carded 3 times, I still won, kind of. At least that's what I tell myself, so that I feel better when I lose.
He could be fishing for a less strenuous position here in the barracks.
Well, he won't be getting one from me.
That's not what Cullen has heard.
What are you talking about?
That you coddle your men. It's all lies, of course, but it's out there.
No wonder the lieutenant was harassing
I do
me.
have to say one thing I do miss about
If they think I'm
greatsword though
coddling anyone, it'll be
is
my
being
husband,
able to
Johnny.
send people into space
You and
with
I
the
will
upward
intercept
slash.
his patrol tonight. Then you can see for yourself if I'm coddling him, or any in my command.
I mean, she
I
doesn't.
don't have to see proof. I already believe you.
Of course you do.
I had a feeling
But
it
nobody
could, but I
questions
couldn't
my
be
leadership
confident
without
on
a
that.
response. Cullen wants to know if these things are true.
So that is another
You'll be able
perk
to tell him.
for being hammer.
Donnick's patrol, Hawk. Me and you, tonight.
I know all longsword really does is interrupt people while they're
Feel
fighting.
soft. Not in this lifetime.
The one thing that I also like about hammer is that it can break parts that I can't ever break with longsword, since I don't have I don't do blunt damage. So I do always like having, when I do hunt on a team, I do always like having hammers.
Lethalon, I need to
At
ask
least
something
one.
of you. I thought the Arulin home would be the last thing I needed, but the Illuvian still won't work. I think I have to go back to the spirit that helped me at the start of all this.
Okay.
Summoning a demon
I actually,
can't possibly be the only way to fix the mirror.
since I started with the
Someone else
PSP
must know
games, I could
something.
only do local
The
play.
Illuvian was lost
So I
before
never really
Arthur
got
fell.
into
The only
the
creatures who would know
multiplayer
anything
aspect of
about
it.
are in the Fade. I've called to the spirit,
Which with the
but he
more
doesn't
modern
seem to
games
hear.
isn't as bad.
He was sealed
But
in
in the
an
first
artifact
ones,
on
they didn't
Sandmount.
actually adjust
I
the
have to look for
online
him
or
there.
the
But
guild
if things go
missions.
wrong, if he
They didn't
possesses me,
adjust
I'll
the
need you to
health
strike
of
me
the
down.
monsters to fit one person. It would still be 4 people. So it just got to a point that I just couldn't, I didn't have enough time to kill the things.
You would risk becoming an abomination for this mirror. How is it worth that?
See, that's good.
Marvin,
Whenever
you
I
and
have
all
done
people should
online play with
understand.
people,
I would
I
gladly
always try to go
sacrifice
after
my
the
life
body
to help my
parts.
people.
I
There's
always,
no
I
one else
usually
I
run
trust.
part breaker
Please,
as a
Marvin,
perk,
I don't want to go into
because
this alone.
I just get a lot of satisfaction of making them deformed.
If you're determined to do this, then I'll come with you to make sure nothing goes wrong.
Asuranis.
But I think it's when people
though I
use a
feel
certain
to
weapon and then
relieve
try to
The
not
demon
stick to
is sealed in a
their
cave on
role
Sandmount.
that
The
gets
sooner we
the
get this
the
over
negative
with, the better.
stereotypes. Because I do remember hunting someone who was using hammer, who never would attack the head, which did not make any sense to me. Or he didn't realize that he couldn't cut the tail, which would, I mean, I guess in real life you could technically cut a tail off with the hammer. It'll take a lot longer, not be really all that smoothly cut. Where am I going again for this? Okay, I never talked to Varric. And I gotta talk to Orsino. But it seems we'd have at least half a decent team.
Are you sure you want to do this, kitten? Not even a tiny bit.
It's not too late to go back, you know.
No, but she would
I have to
regret it.
finish this. I've sacrificed too much just to walk away.
Yeah. I think it can help set up a tail to be cut though, because from the way that I have read it works is that the tail essentially has a second health bar, and it's when it receives any cutting damage after that hidden health bar is depleted, it'll cut. And any damage will bring down that health bar, but only cutting damage will actually trigger the tail falling off. But there's also so many rumors and like misinformation on how Monster Hunter's mechanics works that I wouldn't be surprised if that was wrong. Raw lyrium. Shouldn't it not be red? It's been a while since we've been here. I'm just... Okay. I still want to give World a try. I might try to run through it a little bit when it gets closer to Wilds coming out. I was going to call it Fields. Okay, that makes sense. I do know about that that different weapon types have different effectiveness on different parts. I just didn't realize it can get that low for hammer. Okay, I felt like there was going to be more loot up here. Not a lot, but oh, actually something better than I thought. Huh. I'm gonna have to see how that looks. The only other weapon I really kind of got into though is Insect Glaive. That was surprisingly fun to use. Although I do kind of wish they would have some type of polearm type weapon that didn't have the bug. Oh, that was stupid of me. What's going to be stupid of me is that I'm going to test all of these right now. Well, see, that one had money, so I'm definitely looting all of them. That one had something important. And rules braid. Can I look at my inventory? Cool. Rope. Now I get robes of the overseer. I figured a lot. I mean, with fast-moving weapon types like that, it's definitely easy to hit the other hunters. I mean, that was part of the reason that I liked Insect Glaive, was that it was fun just flying through the air. So I can't even say that that was really bad, but I didn't realize DPS was so low for that in World. In Rise, it never seemed bad.
Mythal, all mothers,
I'm trying
protector of the people, watch over us, for the path we tread is perilous. Save us from the darkness, as you did before.
I'm trying to think of what the ground
and
attacks
we will
look like.
sing your name to the heavens. Sorry.
Because
I didn't mean to hold us. You just... It's never wise to ignore Mythal.
I am going to 100% that stereotype of Insect Glaives mains only wanting to fly through the air. I cannot remember what the attacks look like on the ground. I only remember the air attacks.
The earth was plunged into darkness. Everything was about to perish. Mythal appeared then, calmed Elganon, and restored the sun to the heavens.
So I don't know if it doesn't have a lot of sweeping attacks in Rise, because I never attacked from the ground.
I hope not. But the people never neglect Mythal's shrines. It's dangerous.
Outside of like
They
the
say if
initial
Mythal
attack,
smiles on you, then you need fear nothing at all. But those who anger
I remember that
are
one,
struck from the earth,
like
as if they
attacking from
never lived
sheath
at
while
all.
running.
What should we be prepared for if something goes wrong?
I'm not entirely sure. I've never seen an abomination myself. The Keeper said they warp and change before your eyes.
So you want us to come and watch for something, but you don't know what?
It's just a potion.
I never actually got far enough to use it in World. Well, no. I've...
That's reassuring.
What is it called? Great? I only got as far as hunting a Great Jogrus, or maybe the Anjanath. I don't know. I know I didn't really get far in the little bit of World that I played.
Need mana. Oh, I'm good. Move the bodies.
Oh, that's the oh, what's still alive? Oh, there's an actual dragon.
Can't keep this up. I'm exhausted.
They do have that in Rise 2.
Need mana.
Yeah, I do remember they had Rise. I would always try to not fight if I didn't. Well, the first thing I would do was try to get all the essences.
How far is the cave exactly? It's beyond the
Because the base moveset without the essences was never really that good,
Giant bug-like things roaming this place.
in my opinion.
No. The first time the Keeper went with me, we both heard the Spirit's call. She wanted to be sure the clan was safe. It was the second time I came here alone.
Yeah, from what I've read online, it seemed like there was opinions were like pretty split on Rise. I did like it, although I can see how some people might not have liked the wire bugs. I think that happens, especially if you started with World. Because I think that's kind of the same reason, or not the same reason, but like a similar issue that I had with World is that it just didn't feel necessarily the same to me. Rise felt a bit more like the old PSP games, but with a lot of quality of life changes. Even though there was like so many things that were different, so I don't know. I think sometimes it just clicks with people, sometimes it doesn't. I hope Wilds clicks with me though. Yeah, it did that. It did that too. I know the not having to load between zones was probably the biggest change. Besides like the wire bugs and being able to take items while moving. I do want to eventually give World another try though. Fenris is the characters. I was thinking, how is that seems so much like the other thing. Yeah, I think that's where they started it off at.
Something is wrong. This is where the spirit was bound. But now it
But
feels...
I don't know. I don't know why they feel so different. I can't really pinpoint any specific things why they don't exactly why they feel different, but I do have to agree with you that it does feel just different between the two.
Who bound this demon here and why?
There was a war long ago between my people and the Tevinter Imperium. After the Magisters sank Arlathan, my people made a last stand here, fighting on the graves of our elders. I don't know if it was the Elvenan or Tevinter who bound the spirit, but he was left here from the war.
Maybe it freed itself?
It would have taken powerful magic to break him free of this prison.
Also, I think maybe the verticality was something that
Nobody could. Not without doing something
I didn't really
terrible.
get in
This is very
World.
wrong.
Like it didn't. Maybe I think that might have been a part of it that didn't click, since I never played any of the games that had swimming, so that was never really been a thing I've had for me.
It couldn't have just
But I don't know. I'm sure I'll give it another
We'll
shot
track
one
it
day.
down.
He shouldn't have been
Or maybe I'll
able
just
to leave. What happened to him?
go to Wild and leave everything in the past.
Keeper, what have you done?
The demon's plan was always for you to complete the mirror. It would have been a doorway out of this prison and into our world.
No, you don't swim in World. I think it was Monster Hunter Try. But that's the only other thing I could think of where there was like more verticality in fights. But I know that's not exactly the same, but you know, all the other Monster Hunters, for the most part, you know, it's really just, you know, you're on one plane. Like, there's a little bit of verticality, but not much.
You stopped it. You saved Meryl.
Not yet. The demon is still here. I couldn't fight it in the Fade while it was trapped. And I couldn't banish it without making it stronger.
That's another mechanic, though. I never really... I don't think I ever actually experienced the swimming.
Its prison.
But I know a lot of people are fond with it, but I hope it doesn't really ever come back.
Meryl will finally be safe.
No! You can't.
Like, no shame to the people that do like the swimming aspect, but it never seemed...
You always knew your blood magic.
You know
had a
what?
price,
Now that you say that, you do have a point.
I have chosen to pay it for you.
But I don't... So...
Dareth Shira.
So this is actually just leaving me even more confused.
Traitor, may the Dreadwolf hunt you for the rest of your days.
I was trying to rebuild my life. Why did you have to come back and destroy it?
Hunter Rada. I don't even know who the hell that is.
And
Oh,
you
it's
brought
Pole.
this upon us.
Okay, I know who these are.
How many glib words have dribbled from your lips, all testament to your cleverness? Every one has fed me.
Can I just like fight this strange idol?
Mana.
May the Dreadwolf take you!
Mana.
You call this a fight? For the people!
Need. Mana. I'll keep this up.
Right here! Hit me! You're in
One thing that I do think is kind of finally going to be interesting though in Wilds is that we're getting like a monster style mount instead of just riding a dog or walking.
You've beaten it, darling. You are so much stronger than I imagined.
It makes me think of the old or the first Monster Hunter manga that came out.
Leave this awful place.
At least I think it was
The
the first
clan
one.
Should hear the good news.
Welcome back, Keeper. Let's get out of here.
Something's about to happen,
I
isn't
can
there?
hardly believe that's the end of it.
It's truly over.
Oh shit, I don't remember this. That's true.
Such delicious vanity.
You do have a point there. Of course Meryl's injured.
Need. Mana.
Where's my cursor? Here we go.
What do you think you're doing? May the creator
I thought I could.
I certainly won't.
Another thing I'd like to see back is all the dromes for the different raptors.
Done. I don't want this. I never wanted this.
That's mainly for like nostalgia's sake though.
Let this be a bad dream. I'll wake up and feel like an idiot and she'll scold me for not listening.
And just all the raptors again. I mean, that would be a pretty good mount though. Or I mean, a pretty good mod.
Don't talk to demons or awful things will happen. Did you fail to understand?
If there was a price to pay, I should have paid it. She had no right to interfere.
I don't think anybody wanted this. Not even the demon. Marathari did what she had to.
Why couldn't she?
I do have to say though, like those bear dog things that they've shown for
I should go to the clan.
Wilds
Someone needs
have
to know.
a very uncomfortable looking face.
Take care of her.
Oh, wait, I don't even know how their face works now. Okay, well, what does her body have? Torch of Felondine. That is not really good at all. Nope, not good at all. And it looks kind of nice though, so I'll let you use it for a little bit. I mean, how long until they have like a crossover with Final Fantasy though, and they just give a actual chocobo, no mod needed? I mean, if they can make a Rathalos mount in Final Fantasy 14, I definitely see them having a... Oh, that's cool to know. I had a feeling there probably would have been one since they like to do crossovers at the same time.
We know the
So I'm sure there.
What's going on?
I'm sure there will
Where is she?
eventually be. Oh, that sounds really awesome.
Fenrir. The Keeper. She.
Look at her, Fenrir. She's covered in blood.
I mean, that's her blood.
What have you done, Meryl? Keeper, can you hear me?
She's dead. I should have guessed you'd turn on her. You monster.
The chicken. Oh, world. That did not help at all. Was the chicken from... Because there's like a few. Oh, Kula Yaku. I was thinking... Okay, I do see that one as a chicken. I was thinking of the original chicken wyvern. That I don't think has been in a game for a while, Yian Kutku. I thought Yian Kutku and Kula Yaku were actually related somehow.
This was a tragedy. I promise you, I'll make sure no one else is hurt by Meryl's blood magic.
I do like
expect us to take away
fighting
the
the Kulu Yakus though.
Down an area. She was our first once. The Keeper loved her. More
Like,
than she
as
loved
frustrating
the
as it is, I also enjoy it so much, and I don't know
sorry.
why.
I never wanted this. If I could have saved her. If I could have died instead, I
Why
would
is
have.
it flashing?
Words are cheap. That you're still breathing says enough.
Enough, an area.
I feel like this game's about to break my computer.
Take Meryl away from here.
Okay, well.
I hate to say it, but my ancestors were not thinking clearly when they decided to bury people on top of a mountain.
Alright, well, let's get out of here before this thing crashes. Yeah, Yeon Garuga has always been an asshole. Yeon Kutku is like his dumb younger brother.
They'll never forgive me. If you weren't here, Hawk, they'd kill me.
Oh, that's awful. I've never had to fight. I've never had a fight with a Yeon Garuga that bad. From what I remember from the past games. I don't need any of these. But yeah, that sounds like a huge annoyance. That you need to have a weapon that sharp. I don't know why I went the long way to leave this map. I don't know. I remember in Monster Hunter Freedom, the Yeon Kutku was kind of like the first big monster that you fought. It was definitely the first wyvern. Pretty much the only thing you fought before that was the Velocidrome, which sounds more like a ride than a monster. Now that I say that out loud for the first time. And I remember it kicked my ass so many times before I was actually able to kill it for once. I honestly don't even know if I'm done with that quest. I just kind of moved on. Okay, so that makes a bit more sense to me now. I don't think I played a game where it was post-game content, but definitely at least late game. I have seen that one.
Let's see how hard you sweat your men.
For the longest time, though, I actually thought that they were the same thing. Just one got like really angry or something. But otherwise, they essentially look the same. But a Yin Katku just is like pink.
That was too easy.
Oh, there's a mage. Alright, who's your favorite one?
Sir Hawk. Or is it always
Let me
champion now? You're too much of a chameleon, my
I actually
friend.
don't know enough of creatures that came out in Monster Hunter 3 to make a good guess.
You made short work of this lot. This is common.
As common as I like.
Hmm.
What's going on?
It's all right. Go ahead.
Every guard chooses the patrol they want. My wife promotes from the bold, not the reckless.
And I don't know
Action
who
is
would be
up,
posting content in
casualties
Monster
are
Hunter
down.
3 either, so...
It is remarkable. As are you, love.
I have zero clues on to who
Thank
your
you.
favorite one could
That will
be.
do.
Another time, Sir Hawk. Safe travels.
I did not know that
Take that to the
Zenogre
Templar.
came out in Monster Hunter
Let's
3.
go talk to Cullen.
But I do want you to know that he is one of the things I hate fighting the most, while at the same time also liking it. Because he for some, or Zenogre for some reason, is a monster that I always struggle fighting with. Okay. I know in Rise you actually fight him pretty early, I think. But I cannot tell you how much I have to heal and run away and just get knocked out while fighting him. He is one of my arch enemy monsters. I've never fought one. I don't know if I ever want to. Like, there is such a fine line for, like, me personally and having fun fighting Zenogre. Ugh, that sounds awful. And not having fun fighting Zenogre. And it is usually on the side that is not having much fun.
Champion, and you are with
I
the
do
camp.
like his weapon
Not
designs,
too
though.
happy about the accusations against her, I'm sure.
You could say that.
I saw no evidence to support the claims against her.
As I suspected.
Then why press this?
Some feel that the solution to the current crisis of leadership is to consolidate authority.
But yeah,
As
the
long
first
as
time I
these
fought
complaints
him,
continue, baseless
I
or
think I might have
not, they will
lost the
serve
first
as
time I fought as
justification
Zenogre.
for eliminating the position
And
of
the
guard
time that I
captain.
did beat him, it was
Would be the
definitely by like the
simplest
skin of my
fix,
teeth.
Whether or not I agree.
Perhaps I can reason with the people who are complaining about her.
If they meant to use
I know the
reason, they would not
Apex
be anonymous.
Zenogre,
But the complaints
which
originated
from what I read
here.
online is nowhere near the Stygian,
Godsman
was
Brennan is
also
on that patrol.
a huge pain in the ass for me to fight.
I don't know, but I do apologize for the assumptions of this incident, Guard Captain. It has been unfortunate.
It's not done. To Lowtown, Hawk. I need to speak to Brennan.
Who's Brennan? But first off, we're gonna come over here and talk to Orsino. I don't think I'm anywhere near close to being done with this game. I thought that I was because I didn't have any quests, but apparently all the quests was hidden behind that one. No, but my favorite monster for the longest time was Rathalos.
Few will associate
Well, I
with me
can't say
now
really
that
for
I'm
the
the
longest time,
focus
because
of
the first time I came
Meredith's ire,
across my actual
which leaves
favorite
me in a difficult
was
position.
it kicked him out right away.
is not
But
entirely
Kushala Daora,
I know some of my people are using dangerous means
the
to
big
oppose
metal
her,
dragon,
but I cannot seek the Templar's aid without making every mage a target.
You need some assistance
he
against
has,
traitors in your ranks.
from what I've seen online, a lot
Traitors?
of people are not too
Rebels?
fond of him.
Certainly.
And
I don't know
his
if they seek
wind,
Congress with demons or merely a walk in the moonlight.
Walking's
but
not so bad.
I
Even mages need exercise.
I've always
All
liked
I
his
know is that
design.
the
I like
meeting
the
is
fight
happening
with
tonight
him
in
too.
Hightown.
I've never had a
I
problem
would
fighting
go
him.
myself, but should I leave the tower without permission, Meredith would call it
And
proof
I like
of
the
my
rusted
involvement.
version of him as well. I'll stop though.
Whatever they're doing, I'll put an end to it.
Use discretion. I would rather not deny my mages what small freedoms they can find.
If they break the law, we will not look away, Enchanter.
Just learn the nature of this meeting. You needn't interrupt unless you find proof of something sinister. I pray not. Or Meredith will have what she needs to justify the right of annulment.
God, that just sounds like a pain to deal with. And like not even like a fun pain either. Because there's some, you know, mechanics that can't be seen as anything else, as seen as anything but painful. Let me switch to Cheddar to give Alice some privacy as she takes a bath. Or maybe I'll put Felix back up now that everyone has left my bed. It's weird though. As much as that sounds like complete bullshit, it does actually make me want to fight. Fight one now. To see if I can make it past the bullshit of that debuff. Follower of She. That's a stupid title. Or religion. I think I remember the Dragonblight one, but it was just everything else. Huh. I guess I would only be able to try that version in the world though, because I'm not going to try to find a copy of 3U. Actually, I might have a copy of 3U. What did the 3U come out on? Okay, I'll definitely make sure I do. That's true. You can actually always just lower the gear you're wearing too. Oh, you know what? I do have Monster Hunter 3U. I can't actually play online with it officially. Yeah, I'll definitely give you a heads up on
Why did a Templar have to tell me there is unrest in this district?
on the on the
on?
Discord before I actually get it scheduled.
It's Captain Jevon. I didn't report his return because I'm ashamed for him. He's trying to rile
Yeah, I
the
have
guards
it on the
against
Wii
you,
U, which
but none of us will follow
I
him.
hope the one I have
He's
still
better
works.
than
I
he
haven't
ever
plugged it in years.
We need to find him. Guardsman,
The guards will have nothing to do with him.
Oh, that's
Have you
actually
found
not that
others?
bad.
Militia, mostly anti-Ferelden.
I just have to
The
find.
same kind who were against the Canary. I guess it's been long enough. They've
I don't
forgotten
even
how many
know
the
what type of
champion
DS I
killed.
have actually.
A rally against
I think it's a
the
3DS.
tyranny of the guard and foreigners who infest Kirkwall.
I'm sorry.
I have so many old consoles that I don't actually remember what they are.
Return to the barracks.
One old system I do have
The
that I
rally is in Dark
need to
Town.
check to see if it works
I
is
need to be there.
my GameCube. Because if I can find an RCA to HDMI converter or adapter. Like your Gear and Monster Hunter? Because I don't worry about that. I don't even pay attention to my own gear.
If we kill them, we get mixed up.
Oh, that was at least an easy fight. That's another monster I've always wanted to fight, but never actually got around to.
We can't keep this up.
You know what? Just okay. Here's the enemy. Doesn't seem that bad. I'm definitely gonna look those up now, though.
Dark spawn is the real dark.
Why'd you come back over here just to walk in the same direction away from me, shouting the same thing?
Alone in the dark, and that's how we like it.
I heard that he was always a fun fight.
Champion? Here.
It's the captain. Are we ready for this?
Too long, brave Kirkwall. You did not throw off all others only to fall under Ferelden influence. Leaderless.
That was pretty funny,
displaced,
Slinda.
Alien hands on the most basic authority. Foreign elite bleeding you.
Jevon, you disgrace yourself.
The Ferelden with the Orlesian name.
I don't
Is
know
there anyone else who so embodies
if I
how
like
far this city has fallen?
the Brachiodos armor. Oof. That actually does sound kind of painful to deal with.
This one is all yours, Captain. Do they know how you sacrificed your men? How you alone disgraced your name?
Bitch! You took everything from me!
You took
I
it
do
from
kind of like
yourself.
those like do or die
God
moments in
knows
in fights,
and none
though.
stand with you. He stands alone. This is no rebellion. It is delusion. A joke inflicted on Kirkwall, your home and mine.
I will not be left with
Let
nothing
me
again.
see the roster for
No.
World.
You shall have less.
All right, who joined with him? Idiots.
Let's finish this.
We actually don't, but I do need to see where my cursor is. I did not know there was layered armor in World.
I'll deal with this.
I'll cut you good!
Unworthy.
Uh, let me double check because I think I know who you're speaking on. Oh no, never mind. I was thinking of the grown-up Gore Magala. I don't remember his name. What his name is though. I want to fight the. I've heard a little bit about the Elatrion fight. There's just so many monsters that I definitely do want to get into. World. Let me pull that up real quick while I let the PCs do everything.
You fool. Why would you do this? If I live to 100, I will never understand his kind. To the barracks, Hawk. My guardsmen will be waiting.
Barnos. I mean that. The only reason that monster stuck out to me is because it's like they had someone bring their kid in to name that monster. What's the worst part about his fight? Ooh, I actually do like that look for her. The other reason, or the other thing that's definitely going to drive me to World a little bit, is the Fatalis fight. I got. Okay. Thanks for the updated one. Why does the Hornitar symbol look so weird? Seems they actually got a pretty big selection though, so. I'll still. Alright, well that definitely sounds like a hard fight. It it does make me kind of want to fight it more now though. I think I somehow scrolled completely past it. I just saw that there's a Fulgur Anjanath. And I hate fighting lightning monsters so much, so that one also sounds like a pain to deal with. I'm in the wrong way. Alright, let's see what Elatrion is capable of. Okay, so he has essentially every element. Well, that definitely sounds like fucking bullshit. You've never slain an Elatrion. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that if we ever fight one together, that it dies. Yeah, I've never seen Dodogama in game, but I have seen all the love for him. I also like. I'm
Someone's coming.
curious on if I'm going to pronounce this the same way you have it in your head, but I always said basil juice, and I've never actually. I've seen fights online over how it's pronounced, but never anything official. Why am do I have typing up? But yes, I actually really do like basil juice as well. Or however they decide they want it pronounced. Got another mage. I heard that one. Okay. I was basing it solely on how the star Beetlejuice is spelled and pronounced. But I think it's how it's spelled at least. I mean, the fact that I read that he has more than 2 elements is enough for me to call him a walking piece of bullshit. But in lore, he definitely is a walking disaster. I was not paying attention to. Okay, gotta go talk to everyone. Lowtown Docks. Okay, so I can leave. Since you have played World, have you ever made it to Fatalis?
She's gone.
That's still just too much to deal with.
She's really gone.
I guess the one grace I have is that I don't prepare or bring armor or check to see what I'm going to fight and like switch to armor. Okay, that's good. What I was trying to say though is that I don't prepare for fights. I have the one set of armor that I like and have on, and whether I'm weak or strong against a monster that I'm going to have to fight, I don't change it. I've had a friend that did, and when he told me when he asked me why aren't you changing armor, I was like, what do you mean? I only have one set of armor. I sold the old one.
I know it doesn't help to hear it.
And that's when I learned
this was just a
that I had a
didn't you
very
listen to
different
me? All this
approach to the
time I
gameplay than he
thought
did.
I could help them.
So
Save them.
as much as
But they won't
I
let
hate
me.
that it has
They
the 5
destroyed
elements at
themselves to
all,
escape my help.
at least I'm not trying to combat all of them in resistances.
You can't help people without their consent. I'm sorry, Meryl.
No, I suppose I can't.
Because
All the time I've wasted. Maybe it's time I stop living for them. My people will kill
also
me
the
if
more I
go
think
back.
on World, since it does have online
I'm all
play,
alone. What will I do now?
I actually might have a chance at beating Fatalis.
Whatever you do
I
next,
used
we'll do
a
together.
copied save
Yes.
for the PSP to go and fight one on the PSP, but I had 50 minutes to fight it. It didn't need 5 to kick my ass 3 times. And I've always wanted my revenge. So the more we talk on World, the more I realize that I'm definitely going to have to eventually get into it.
Back
Who are
to
you
the
trying to
barracks.
see?
I know. Jevon, son of a bitch. You build a good thing, work your hardest, and the past just claws at you.
Jevon failed before he started. You know this.
I do, and he doomed himself. But it smears all of the guard.
Oh, that's
I wonder
pretty
what I
funny.
would do if my
I didn't know he
captain
was in
wasn't
every
my
locale.
respect.
Captain, we're waiting for orders.
Will you accept them?
May I speak freely? There isn't a man or woman here who wouldn't follow you through the void. Captain.
And he does it by bombing.
I'll
Because
take
I've
it.
definitely had him
I
do
need a
that to me in
moment,
Rise a couple
but
times.
there is something else. Come back and talk to me.
And I definitely like his whole B-52 imitation.
And then he says, I swear I had two when I came in here.
That's really
You know, those
interesting. I didn't know they
things
made
never
him
came
to be
out.
such a big
You are
thing in
horrible.
World.
Every inch.
You love it, big girl. And you owe me for the bottle. Hawk.
She's not so bad. Except when she is. Did you know I've been dead for 7 years? I got word last week. They only just sorted the casualties of Ostergar.
I want to fight him in World now,
The
though.
king has offered to reinstate the commission of any surviving
What
officers
does
who will return
his
to
World
Ferelden.
armor look like?
And? And what?
Okay, one of them looks... The Alpha armor looks like what it does in World.
You brought it up. What's your decision?
Really?
It's been a strange time here in Kirkwall.
I
Did Carver
always
ever
had
tell
fun
you about
fighting
that
him.
last night at Ostergar? How it happened? I don't mean the betrayal. Everyone knows the signal went up and the flanking charge never came. But that moment when the tower lit and then... the fight just kept going. It was the oddest
No, I've
feeling.
always liked fighting him too.
Hope
Even if he does
answered
force
with
himself into a fight.
nothing. I don't like the thought of going out with a whimper, Hawk. Not again.
And just having just another monster come out and fight would, to me, seems like it would be much more fun. Oh, it does look a lot better. The low pixelation that I'm looking, the picture I'm looking at though, instead of looking like a grate with fire behind it, it looks like the lion image of the helmet just has really yellow teeth and is making a huge smile. It does.
You enjoyed stringing me along too
That's
much.
another thing I actually kind of like
keep a straight
that I
face for
heard that
anything.
they're doing in
But I
Wilds,
wasn't always so
that you
sure.
can just make whichever
you for
version of
everything.
the armor you want.
I've so much because of you. I'm here for you, Hawk. And for myself.
Because there's definitely times I've liked one piece of armor for a certain gender more than the others. Okay, I'm going to have to go look at him now too. I didn't even spell that right, but whatever. Oh, it actually does look really nice. I'm not sure if it's nice enough to deal with all the bullshit that I read about of Stygian and Ogre, but it does look nice. I think I saw it was in World. Okay. I always liked the Kushala Daora armor too.
Hello again, champion.
Kushala's weapons I have never been a big fan of, but his armor I have liked at least. Oh, let me keep being distracted. Okay, I do still have to do that. I still have to speak the Varric. And I'm ignoring all of those things. I just realized Templars are here now. Oh, they do look nice. I've actually always liked the longsword for Zinogre. Or wait, I guess it wasn't the longsword? So, I don't know why my voice cracked there. Which one am I thinking of? Oh, I guess the insect glaive is the one that looks like that. Yeah, I know about those. There's been those. Rise also has all three of the variants as well. Um, I don't. In addition to the new Apex ones, but the Apex ones weren't really anything special. It was just kind of a bigger one with a slightly different move set.
Put someone wrong here, and you'll get a knife in the back.
I always liked the Azure Rathalos. I just wish they made Rathion armor look a bit better.
Mana. Gotcha. I'll deal with this. Too easy.
That because I like Rathion weapons and everything, but like the Rathalos armor always has like a lot of the monster featured, but Rathion always seemed to be more metal. I have read that monster, but I don't know anything about them. Oh, this looks like a straight up dragon. Like a Lord of the Rings type dragon. You know what monster I actually really have always liked fighting that I've read a lot of people don't necessarily like a lot? And that is Kezu. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to look forward to fighting them too.
I told you she was hunting us. No, not her. I can't do this.
I might have to listen to that later.
To arms!
Oh, I'm not who I want to be.
Trap ahead.
And 7, 6.
Let's finish this. Need mana.
Are you actually gonna die or not?
Need mana.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Way better than the Kezu theme. Which, despite it not actually having a theme, it still fits it so well. God, I want to go through that fight now.
Can't keep this up.
I suffer no threat.
Let me run over here.
Mana. Can't keep this up.
Okay, got all of you fighting me. Why are there so many things in here? Yeah, that sounds like an awesome theme.
If we
You need to deal with these guys. Did I really miss them from it being too high? Oh, I guess not.
If we kill them, we get their stuff.
But man, all this is actually making me kind of want to move
do it. I swear.
to Monster Hunter.
If I knew you were the one they were talking about, I'd have warned you. I don't hold with kidnapping. Not after what I went through.
I thought that's who this guy was. Why
Didn't
do
I save your
keep
life?
having
You did.
camera flashes
Believe
in
me.
this game?
I still dream about those blood mages. I don't know where I'd be without you. I'd never have let them kidnap anyone I knew was one of yours.
I'm trying to think of any other game I played where it has such a cool focus like that to show you that you're the one that's being targeted.
What are you talking about?
They said someone was spying. We needed leverage. Someone they cared about. As a hostage. We just got word they pulled it off. Right before you came here.
Just tell me where they went. I can't waste any time.
They left for the ruins on the Wounded Coast. We have a kind of base there. They should have just talked to you.
Man, what else
know
did
you're
I
a
miss
reasonable
in
person.
World?
You have to see how dangerous Meredith is. Thrask says Meredith will cause open war with the mages if she stays in charge. We have to take her down.
Well, the younger form of the Safi Jiva looks interesting. The weird spider eyes. Yeah, I do know that. I actually remember they played it during the great delayed
Do you mean the
2020 Olympics.
You've worked with him. He's a good man. You should help us, not fight us. All we want is someone sane in Meredith's place. What are you going to do to Thrask? To me?
This isn't going to end well. If I were you, I'd stay out of range.
Thank you. I'm really sorry you were the one. I'll go to Marsha. Try to wait this out. I don't think I can serve the Templars while Meredith is still in charge.
Okay, and then so I'm guessing since I read that the Safi was his adult or the adult form, I'm guessing it's from Iceborne. Really, a fucking quest? Oh. I'd have to look that up. Is it a fun fight? Because the like the final fights in Rise with the wind serpents were okay. Okay, I'm getting that now. That makes sense, and is also pretty interesting. Oh, that actually sounds pretty fun. Sounds a lot better than if you got to Magna Malo, you might have experienced it, but I don't remember what they were called, but it's the one where you had to like defend against a herd of monsters coming in. Like those were fun the first few times you did them, but then they just got kind of stale. But lobby-wide siege quests. Nope, we're ignoring them. Can I not leave? I guess we can't. So cast that over there. That is interesting. I want to say I have looked him up before.
I'll deal with this. Now you fall.
Let me actually look him up because I'm pretty sure I know who the Colve one is. Okay, it is. Alright, at least attack the person who's attacking you. It was not what I was picturing, but as soon as I saw it, I remembered who he was. I do not know who I was picturing now, though.
So much blood.
Actually, I guess I do know. Oh, that's a nice title. I was picturing Saragios for some reason when you said the Colve tour off. I can't say why I thought of that one, but I pictured like the reverse spikes that he has. Oh shit, I died. That's right. I'm not doing that. I didn't even want to fight them in the first place. She did look like a fun fight too. I forget what its name is. I don't believe they were in World though. But the mammoth looking monster, I've always wanted to fight that one too. I just never played a game with them in it. I think it was part of a group called like the Fated Four.
This is ancient history, but remember that Hightown house Bartrand barricaded himself in? No point in keeping a house for a dead man. I've been trying to get rid of the place for ages now.
I assume there's not much interest in it.
No. There's a really small number of people who want expensive
I wouldn't say you're missing much. It can be a pretty fun fight.
Who bought the place sight unseen. But
What's funny is with lore, the Mizutsunes that we fight, they're all male in mating season. They're like peacocks.
Bartrand's atrocities must have weakened the barrier between this
And
world and
apparently female Mizutsunes are more dully like formed.
They've noticed some minor
But
problems, voices whispering
that is the one piece of later lore I have learned and is stuck in my head, that all the it's when Mizutsunes are causing trouble and that we have to go fight them, it's because it's mating season and they're trying to get laid.
dimension. Again.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. As much as I hate it, I also have to say I enjoy when I am like completely tunnel visioned and I don't notice the little warning that it's about to crash. And I just get blown up. That is always a fun time. I'm trying to think of the other creatures.
Take a look at this.
A blade of mercy. I remember these. You see them in the Imperium.
Blue drop.
Replicas of
Which
the
one
sword
was that?
Arcana Sarian
The
used to
name
kill
sounds familiar,
Andraste.
but I can't place it.
This one looks finely
Oh,
crafted.
the sponge. I don't really see that either.
I thought it might be worth something.
It is.
Really, Ludroth
Here,
is their
let me
favorite.
show
I
you.
mean, I'm sure everyone has their own some weird favorites.
These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Daenerys coveted them, as I recall.
But really, the sponge lizard. I would not have ever guessed that would be one of them.
I'd like you to have it.
For me? Yes.
The only thing I know about Ludroths that I like
I'll think of the irony
is that when they're just like a random other enemy
Thank you, Hawk.
on the map of things that I'm fighting, that I like to bully them and fight. The penguin. I'm trying to think of who that one is. Okay, good, because I was kind of lost. That one is actually pretty good. Those look to be the exact same thing. Actually, that's not that good of a sword at all. I'm not recalling this one. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I also had fun fighting that one. I wouldn't say it was necessarily a favorite. That's the Umbrella Bird. I did like that one. That one felt like a Yin Kutku to me a little bit. I also liked the what was his name? The monkey one. What was he called? Bishaten. Mainly because it was nice being given healing items occasionally when you can steal this fruit. I think let me just double check. Okay, yeah. The little umbrella bird. I wanted to make sure I was remembering what's it called? Ocnosum, right? Yeah, I do remember Lagombi. He's actually pretty nice to fight. Um, Also, he is a pretty interesting character. Like, he's not like lore wise, they didn't make him like super powerful or anything, but I still thought he was pretty neat. I also like the turtle platypus kappa creature they decided to make. I had fun with that one. I'm not really remembering too many of the original characters. I liked a lot of the past ones they brought up that I never fought against before, like Astalos. He's a bitch and a half to fight, but I still enjoy the fight at least.
Is that music? Where is that coming from?
Alright, Varric. Ghosts aren't real. Actually, I'm pretty sure they are real in this world.
I guess the buyer wasn't kidding.
But we're not scared of any ghosts. Ah, the mermaid that always puts you to sleep.
What voice?
I don't like fighting it because it's kind of an annoying fight. It's not bad, but I didn't think that its face was that bad.
I don't think I can do that.
I should probably be using you.
If only that were possible.
I can barely hear it.
But I mean, I guess thinking on it, I can kind of see it.
Can't do that. We get it already. House haunted. You can stop now.
Not going to happen.
We're getting closer.
Are
I can
we?
feel it, Hawk. Look at this.
I'm trying to think of what other new creatures that came out
You
were.
wouldn't know it, but Bartrand was a sentimentalist.
You know what I kind of do hope to see in Wilds?
When I was 7, I knocked over one of Mother's plates.
The Gypsaros. Is that how it's spelled? Or Gypsaros.
The clay was from the Adro-Setuna River, which never sees
The turkey that would feign death.
There's no way you're talking about the same Bartrand that I met.
Maker's truth. There were tears in his eyes. I never thought that was possible.
Oh, I never fought this, but I definitely see the crazy eyes.
Plate was the whole city of Orzammar to him.
Oh, I remember. I can kind of see what you're saying with some of the cat's face now. It kind of fits in like the uncanny valley a little bit. Did we go in here? No. Oh.
Sorry. This isn't being caused by some random artifact. The idol is still in the house, Hawk. It has to be.
I mean, I thought we got rid of it. Yeah, that's definitely the vibe I got, though. Really now? Okay, that's kind of... I want to fight him now, because...
I don't think I can do
as creepy as that would be, it also just seems kind of funny, too.
Holy shit!
It's just a plate. We've killed worse things than ghosts. Okay, I have been here. I thought that was a traffic cone. He just... Okay, I kind of sympathize with him then. I mean, misdirected anger is never good. But I kind of get it. I am also not very happy when my cats decide to wake me up 2 or 3 hours before my alarm goes off because they don't have enough food in their bowls to their liking.
Tell me you heard that, Hawk.
I did, but I'm choosing to pretend that I didn't.
Don't suppose I could give that a shot?
No, you can't, because I have Isabella here and she's a better rogue than you are. I don't know why I yell at all the teammates we have. Okay, that sounds like he's going a bit too far now.
But I can't.
Are you real?
I've read a lot about them
You've got to
too.
get out of here before it comes back.
Where's the idol?
What idol?
Don't waste my time with your lies. Tell me where it is.
He's another one that I've been wanting to fight.
I didn't exactly want to stay for dinner, but I think we've got a few minutes to hear her out.
She's hiding something, Hawk. Don't lie to me.
Let me
I know it's here. You must have found it.
I swear. I don't know anything about an idol. Please.
Varric, you're kind of losing your cool.
No. It's starting again.
I like his look so much though with that stare. And like not even in an ironic way.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so maybe I actually will like I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Nergigante is, I guess, one way it could be pronounced. I know that much about him, and that's pretty much all that I know about him. Besides that, he is covered in spikes. Okay, let's heal. And you should probably heal too. Let me see what things... Oh, you know what? Another one I've never fought that's in World that I probably is going to draw me there is the Devil Jeho, or however you pronounce it. Everyone says... Nergigante. I was going to go with that pronunciation, but then everything except the ner stood out to me that is an actual Spanish word. So maybe it's pronounced gigante. Oh, I don't know why I just wasted that spell. So, I took a gamble. See, I had a feeling I was going to pronounce that wrong too, because, you know, I only ever read the word. And, you know, if there's ever a 50-50 chance on something happening, it's pretty much all but guaranteed to fail.
I'm not ready to meet my ancestors.
Oh shit, you gotta... Okay, come on, Chris. Yeah, but the Pickle himself, I've never actually fought him, and I've always wanted to. Also, Glavenus. That was another one. I think he's part of the Fated 4 too, that I've never had the pleasure of fighting. Ever since I fought Astalos, and I think Mitsune, I've wanted to fight the rest of the Fated 4. Oh, okay, you were about to explode. Yeah, I have read about him, and it makes me want to fight him. I'm glad they have Kushala Deora in World. I don't feel like a Monster Hunter game is complete without him anymore. Alright, Grizz, you're licking a bit too much. I'd like to have skin for tomorrow.
No, I should have known Bartrand would lie to me. Of course he'd keep a piece of the statue for himself.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I have Iceborne, because I saw that it was on one of the Steam sales. Oh, they have the giant bat puffball. I'm glad they have Tigrex. I'm ignoring this game a bit too much.
I don't know about you, Varric, but I don't want to end up like Bartrand.
I'm not my brother, Hawk. The idol drove him crazy, but this is just one tiny piece.
Yeah, after looking at the monster list a bit, I'm surprised I haven't tried to get into World a bit more.
My only hope of finding out what happened to my brother is with this shard.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
Listen to yourself, Varric. It's already controlling you. You have to let it go.
You're not listening, Hawk. I know I can handle this shard.
That thing is cursed. It ruined your brother, and it'll ruin you too.
Fine.
Okay,
I don't
Mitsune
really
is
want
the
to
other
argue
one.
about this anyway. Take it. It's your problem now. Maybe Enchantment Boy can dispose of the thing for you. Let's go. I think I could use some air.
Yeah, so I think the only one that I'd have to go like really far back is to fight the mammoth. But that's, I'm sure, hopefully it's in Wilds, but I'm sure it'll be in another game soon.
Stay out of the shadows. There are 100 times more cut purses here than in Lowtown.
Did I miss something? Because I don't remember fighting that. Yeah, right? Rusted one was so cool. What was MHO? I think I... Well, that's what I was thinking. Monster Hunter Online. I never actually played that version. The Rusted one, like, at least the one I fought, never, I don't think it had any specialness to it. It was just a different color in, what was it, Freedom 2? Or Freedom Unite, maybe? The Risen one looks really nice. I guess I had stopped playing, oh, actually, you know what? I do remember the Risen form. I just never got far enough. I do have Sunbreak, and looking into it, I do remember when they started introducing the Risen monsters. I was just kind of getting a bit over the game at that point, so I never actually fought any of the later ones, just kind of like the introductory ones.
Why are you still here, Varric?
Starkhaven's too pretentious for me and
Oh, okay. I had no idea about that. It does make sense, though.
You always say you hate commitment, but here...
You know,
Had luck on your travels? There's another letter waiting on your desk.
I also just want to say, in regards to hammers, it never really made much sense to me why hammers needed to be sharpened. I just want to put that out there. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of these would actually be pretty good. That would definitely be annoying to fight, though. But it does make me want to fight it more. Okay, what? If I have something to do here, why does it not show? Do I have to, like, be here at night or something? No, that's just, yeah, a memento, so whatever. I'm just going to... Oh.
You like the shiny?
I don't know why I had to talk to him twice.
Think you can do something with this, Sandal?
Is that lyrium? I've never seen anything like that.
Nope.
It's dangerous. Varric suggested Sandal might be able to dispose of it.
I think my boy can do better than that.
Oh, can you hear them?
Enchantment.
I mean, I guess he is licking like right below the mic. That I realized it now. But yeah. Oh shit! Oh my god. Grizz, you just clawed up my entire fucking leg. Grizz decided he wanted to use me as a bed, and he decided to lick my arm and chest, and I shifted just slightly, and his butt started to slide down because he was not positioned in a very safe spot, and so his claws came out and into my leg. What does this room do? No. I'm surprised the mic picked up on that though. I'll have to keep that in mind when he's going crazy with the grooming.
Knight Commander Meredith's gone a bit mad. I hear she sees enemies everywhere these days.
Hopefully it wasn't too distracting. But yeah, he is really the only cat I have that's a super serious licker. Like,
Listen, Hawk,
if you're getting attention from him, it's going to be licking. He also has one of the rougher tongues as well. I'm going in the wrong direction. I forgot which camera it was on. Glad you're alright.
Had me worried there.
You never have to worry about me, Hawk. What are you having? Edwina, let's get a couple of drinks here.
Yeah, essentially for him, whenever he decides to groom a person, it's that person deciding they want to keep the skin in the area that he's licking. That they stop him instead of him just getting bored.
Whatever it is, I'll hear you out, Varric.
Maker, I hate it when you're reasonable. Call me a filthy nug licker once in a while, for pity's sake. Look, I just want to say, it has been an honor knowing you.
Are you
about to die?
That's what I was about
Am
to
I?
thinking.
Why so serious all of a sudden?
Don't panic, I just needed to get that off my chest. You know, it's 6 years today. 6 years since I found you dragging your tail out of Bartran's office. Here's to whatever comes next.
No. Maybe.
My palatial suite in the Hanged Man is your palatial sweetheart.
Yeah, not interested though. I got like an actual mansion. That's not really all that big actually, but I'm sure that they couldn't actually model such a huge ass mansion. I mean, I guess they did something like this, but that would actually just be more annoying. Turn this off. Activate this. What time is it? It's only 11. This week has actually flown by pretty quickly. Can't we just like, you know, be friends? I'm not trying to, you know, fight is the word I was thinking of. Zap 'em. That was a big hit. Who the hell summoned the skeleton? Alright, I'm done fighting.
Well, here you are. You've been sticking your nose in every problem in Kirkwall since you stumbled off the boat.
You were the
I think I might need to
upstanding citizen
adjust
begging
this
coin
or
to
get a
get
different
your
mic soon though,
next
since
class
if this is
familiar.
picking up
It's a long time
Even the
since
licking.
anyone could get under my skin with that. I know what I am. So it shouldn't surprise you to see me here, right? One more blockhead move that's gonna keep me in the gutter. I just wanted to see Meredith out in her ass.
You know,
She did to me.
you actually bring up a very good point. I don't really have any rebuttal for that. I I get it's barely only Tuesday, but it feels like the week is just starting.
Secret nighttime meetings and grandiose conspiracies aren't going to win this.
So
This whole thing's done
I don't
wrong.
know how to
Mages are
describe
raising the bloody dead.
or explain
Thrask just looks the other way.
why I feel like this
Too
week has
much
gone
Templar
fast
still
considering
to
it's only
swallow that.
Tuesday.
I'd hoped with Meredith gone I could take up the shield again. But maybe she was right. Give 'em a hint of freedom, mages go bad.
Your friends are right.
Because
Without Meredith,
I think it's because I get
Is it that
paid
simple?
on Thursday.
I'd cheer to see her shipped to
And
Val
in my
Royale.
head, I was thinking,
I don't have the stomach to
okay,
turn
so
against
one day
all
of
that's
work
right
and then I'll
and
get
natural
paid,
to do it.
which makes it feel like it's the end of the week. Maybe that's how I deluded myself into feeling that the week is almost over. Okay. What I meant by the week is just starting is that it feels like today is Sunday and tomorrow is Monday. And that I'm just about to literally start the week. Not that I've 2 days into the work week. But man, I did that whole introduction or that whole part of the conversation was not a good look on my intelligence. It was pretty funny though. I can't even focus on this game now because I'm just laughing at how much of a fucking dumbass I was. Yeah, I was about to say, isn't today your Friday though?
I suppose it was too much to hope that you wouldn't have come here.
I'm on a normal
Though I can't
schedule.
understand why you side with Meredith now. You showed me we can stand up to her. But I realized you had risked your life lying to protect those mages.
I'm eventually going to technically not have a Friday anymore
but respect for you.
because my weekends are
It's
going to be
Meredith we must
split.
see gone.
I will not negotiate while my friend lies drugged on the floor.
We will release him the moment I have your word that you will support us.
No. The dwarf dies. Then the champion.
Stand down, Grace.
Grace, do you really want to do this?
Honestly, that's not really that bad of a schedule. I kind of like having, liked having weekends not on the traditional weekend because there was always less people in places.
What do I care for Meredith?
But no, my schedule is going to be, I have Tuesdays and Saturdays off. So Wednesday to Friday and then Sunday and Monday. I don't get a nice double day off, but it actually fits with the schedule I want to have for streaming a lot better. So I don't mind it too much.
Whatever you want, just tell me.
Decimus was right. There is no way for a mage to live by the Chantry's laws. You killed the best man I ever met, but I learned all he had to teach. Elaine, kill the hostage!
I don't know, Grace.
I thought you turned your back on blood magic when you saw what happened to Decimus.
This isn't right, Grace. The champion tried
I'm trying to think
help
of when
us.
would be a good time to start
Without me, you'd be nothing.
Final
If you're too
Fantasy
squeamish,
14.
I'll do it myself.
No.
I might want to
No
do
one
that
has to die
this
here.
Friday. Or this Thursday, I mean.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong.
Restrain yourself.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that would have killed a normal person.
Forget the hostage. Kill the champion.
But, oh shit, what did I do? I didn't realize I had chat selected, so when I hit space, it started doing things I didn't want it to. Alright, you die. I don't even know who's taken hostage, honestly. Okay, it's good to know for Thursdays. No, I know I said Friday. I don't know why I said Friday. I was thinking Thursday. Just chalk it up that I'm still not making any sense with the whole. It feels like the week is almost over. But it's Tuesday, and then that. Or the week has gone fast, even though it's only Tuesday, and that I feel like it's just began because it's still Tuesday. That's just a sign of, oh shit, of how my brain is working right now. Okay, so everyone's dead.
I can't keep this pace. I'm out of breath. You won't be forgiven for this.
And let's deal with this one.
I can't keep this pace. This will be quick.
I don't think I'm gonna make it through this fight. Unless I can heal really quickly. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. Alright, there's another very high level. Okay, what can I do? Let's do this. That was actually not what I really wanted. But it's either going to be this Thursday or maybe next Thursday. Mainly because I have to buy a bunch of cat supplies. And I have not done groceries since the hurricane. Actually, I think I haven't even brought my trash cans in, which I probably should do. But I think I'm just gonna get the complete collection so I don't have to buy the latest DLC later. Yeah, I'm aware of it. Oh, are we gonna die? I don't want to just like give up and die, but they get my health a little bit lower each time. Okay, let's go deal with this guy. Okay, that's rude. Come on. I believe in you, Aveline. Okay, he heals. That's not good. Alright, can you guys actually kill me? Because we're kind of at a stalemate, and I don't like it, because it gets rather boring. Alright, and you teleport away, because you... Oh, you didn't actually teleport away. Alright, come on. Come on. Alright, I'm not even going to bother healing. This is becoming too much of... This is just becoming boring, honestly. Look, we got Alice. I still don't know why Cheddar likes that, that pile of mats. I wasn't even supposed to keep that out. I was going to put that away. But then all the cats just started laying on it. Oh, my champion hood. Come on, just kill me already. Thank you. Yes, yes. I know. I wonder how many saves I have on this file now. Because I remember you pointed it out that... Oh, load. I'm at 493 saves. And this one from a long time ago, it looks like. Apostate. Let's get... Oh, they've kidnapped Varric. Alright, Meryl, I actually need you to do your fireballs. Let's do them like right here. And some chain lightning. No, you're a blood mage, so you don't need mana. I guess the one I was targeting you. Wow. This game does do a lot of autosaves, so it's not entirely me that's doing this. But I do autosave a lot. Because I'm not sure if you were here when I was still doing Origins. If you forget to save at the wrong time, you will lose hours. Oh, shit. Okay, let's get him down. Actually, you know what? Let's get him friendly. No, we don't, but we do need to run over here and steal people's blood. Let's get this off. That's another game. I feel like I'm developing such a backlog. Yeah, that's right, Evelyn. We need to get this guy down. I don't have... Let's get my dog. And... that... Okay, where are you? How are you still alive? Yeah, you have. You've given me so many things. Aya has also given me a few games. I have my own previous backlogs. Like, I'm pretty sure it's about to be worth more money than what I paid for it. But I'm pretty sure the copy of Kingdom Hearts 3 that I bought, I've never even unsealed it. And I didn't... Okay, who's the healing?
It's not doing anything.
Yeah, I get that, because someone keeps fucking healing. We're just gonna get away from them. Yeah, I definitely don't fear that. I didn't mean like anytime recently. I mean like 30 years from now. You could have just let me kept up my delusion for a little bit.
So much blood.
It's definitely not. It would have been the one that
This is going.
it would have been the original release one.
Can't keep this up.
Let's run away from that. Okay. I had a feeling I was going to lose that fight again. I don't know why there's that one that was just like completely immortal. And I'm also still not paying attention much. But no, I'm pretty sure the most expensive game that I own is going to be Path of Radiance. And I don't think I'm going to own anything that's really going to ever beat that. But that had like the benefit of being like a late GameCube game, so it didn't get anywhere near as many prints or copies printed. Let's see how much, because I know I have a blue version somewhere, but it is not in good condition. The sticker isn't, at least. I also don't know if the battery to save is still good or not. This one looks somewhat similar to. Yeah, I was just kind of seeing that. Yeah, I honestly don't know if I have Diamond or Pearl. I know I used to have them, but I don't think I kept them long term. Okay, let me hit these guys with this. Yeah, that didn't help at all, so. You also take a healing potion.
I think this'll help a little.
Now that I'm actually paying attention to my companion's things. You know what actually I do have that might be worth a lot, that I'm pretty sure I accidentally stole from a friend. Is the Game Boy Advance Madden 2003. It is honestly worth more than what I thought it is. Which don't have the box or anything. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I accidentally stole it from a friend. And by stole it, I mean they left it in my house. But it was the first website I saw, which was as in depth as I was going to look into it, said it was worth like just under $5, which is about $10 too much than what I thought it would be. Of course, you pop up right now. Come on, get rid of your shield. Get rid of your shield. It's actually kind of crazy how easy this fight was when I keep my DPS alive.
I knew she was still alive, but I didn't know Thrask was working with her.
Who?
When I saw her today, it brought everything back. Everything I saw Decimus do. I'm sorry. Grace used blood magic to hold him. There's no other way to wake
I
him
gotta
up.
go find all my old Game Boy Advance games because I don't even know what I have.
I take it those weren't Meredith's men.
I thought you were better than this. A couple of lousy Templars and you're down.
Bianca was resting. Thanks, Hawk. I owe you one.
No, I think the oldest
They're meeting in here,
Pokemon
Scarlet.
games I still have are X and Y.
I guess you didn't get on so well with these mages as you thought.
Champion, Samson never said you were involved in this. I trust you were here to stop these traitors, not join them.
The champion's a fine lady, sir. She wanted to solve this peacefully.
Those
Put the
not
mage
too
to
badly
question.
priced.
The boy stood up to his elders when they would have killed an innocent hostage.
Was it black and white
He
that
was one
ended
of
up being
them,
like
save
really
for a
expensive?
convenient last-minute change of heart. I'll encourage Meredith to take it easy on him.
Thank you, champion.
Everyone else here is under arrest. Take them to the gallows. Is there any recommendation you would have me bring to Meredith, champion?
That's actually not that bad as I thought.
If you killed every man who doubted Meredith's fitness, Kirkwall would be a ghost town.
You think that reason enough to spare blood mages and their willing dupes? Perhaps some of them might still be saved.
You do know that I am a blood mage. I kind of wish that the game would actually like touch on that. Because the only thing I can think of that... Oh, I didn't mean to do this just yet. What do I want mine to be? I guess I'll just do that. I definitely need that. Constitution. I'm not even reading. I was just hitting the first one I saw. But I had a thought and I don't remember what it was. And I don't remember what it was even related to. And it's going to bother me for the rest of today and potentially tomorrow. But I can... Yeah, why is this so bad? What does it look like though? Oh, it doesn't even look good. Yep, this one is still much better. Wait. That's not the one that I want. This is the one that I want. What is... Okay, yeah, you just go back to your old one. There's no point in you having this one. But I finally have... I want to see what these look like. They're not good. I don't think that's what the hood is supposed to look like. Why is it just a normal hood? I don't remember it looking like that. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, they never had the hood in any promotional stuff. I'm a little disappointed, honestly. And then I also have a Steam backlog, which I honestly don't have any ever. I don't have any hope of getting through all of those. Some of the games I have, I don't even want to play. Like I look at them and I just think, why did I buy this? I mean, it was probably either a sale or a package. But it's definitely something that I will probably never play. I have a few games like that.
You brought this on yourself, you know.
Who's next? Got a little something for you.
Then there's some games that I don't even know where they came from. Because I don't remember buying them.
Maker take you. Order will be restored.
Okay, why do there have to be so many of you? I'm just gonna run past you. Can I actually leave from this way? Probably would have been quicker to head back. I wonder how long it's going to chase me for. Okay, good. This is an exit. I just can't leave.
Have at you.
Alright, come on. Just die already. I'm not walking all the way over there. But I guess Isabella's a good friend for saving Meryl. And we're awful friends because we didn't even walk over there. Alright, looks like they got stuck. Alright, I guess the game is going to make us fight. Because it is lame. Oh, I thought it would auto hit. Okay, can we leave now? Finally. Also, let me look at my quests, because I need to know what I'm doing. Alright, best served cold, another main quest. I don't know how much longer we have.
The first enchanter is playing a dangerous game.
I guess.
Your Mage Templar group was conspiring to overthrow Meredith.
I have a sudden deep regret I interfered. You know, I was half convinced Meredith had engineered the whole thing to trick me into incriminating myself.
Yeah, but she still got to be overthrown.
She'll run
She's fucking crazy.
Speak softly, friend. There is nowhere safe to say those words. But be assured, you are not the only one thinking them. Please accept this as my thanks. It will be of more value to you right now than my friendship.
And you gave me circle ropes. These are useless. And they look awful. Well, they don't look awful, but they don't look anywhere near as cool as my stuff. You know what? You can actually use nothing but Constitution, so you don't die every 10 seconds. Now, what other quests do I have? Oh shit, am I actually at the end of the game? I didn't think I was actually that close. Okay, let me go home very quickly. Oh, but I probably shouldn't stay up as late as it would require me to. Okay, let's see what we got waiting for me. Accept. And yeah, I'm thinking that is going to be the last thing before the like the final quest line starts. That is the final quest line. I guess I should have known, considering I just got the last of my armor. Okay, so I'm actually probably going to save this for tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, next time. Alright, so I think... Let me see if Meryl has anything to say, just because
to stay off the bed.
I like speaking with Meryl.
You know, I'm starting to think Sandal is watching me.
Probably is. It would be a little bit better than what the one that I have, I think. No, this is still pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I will have this beat by this month. I don't know if we're gonna get through Inquisition though. I'm gonna have to cut a lot of the side quests for Inquisition, but that's something to be seen at a later time. But with that, I hope you have a good day or evening, whatever is appropriate, and I'll see you next time.